you over there in the Instagram world. Hold on, I get this thing right. For some reason, every once in a while, Instagram likes to be all funky. I don't know why it does that, but today is a Monday, and today is I gotta get some blood work done. I haven't eaten breakfast. I got my workout in, wasn't able to eat breakfast because I got blood work I gotta get done, and you can't get blood work drawn when you've eaten food. And so I'm gonna go hungry, but I'm not that hungry. Like an hour, maybe I'm gonna go like about an hour, but I'm gonna be grubbing. But I'm almost at the back end. I'm almost done with 75 hard, folks. I'm almost done with it. It's gonna be interesting to see how this thing works out. So far, I'm down 33 pounds, which that's a lot of weight. If you guys saw me, I feel like I'm wasting away over here in this end. I got some less fat, muscle popping out. I feel good about myself. My knees don't hurt as bad because of that former NFL body. Man, I'm telling you, it got beat up. But today I want to talk about falling in love with the day, right? It's kind of a thing I talk about all the time. Good morning. Enjoy the fast. I'm not trying to fast. I'm just, well, I guess I have to fast, but it's not like a religious thing. I'm fasting so I can get blood work drawn. Hey, from India. Good morning, James West. Let's talk about falling in love with the day today, though, right? So there's this thought that I have in my mouth. I think maybe because I'm hungry, my mouth got extra spit in it. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, so I got this thing where I think about falling in love with my day. And I believe you should do the exact same thing. I believe this should be something you focus on doing every single day is trying to find out how to get to this place where you have a full view of your life and you take a look and say, man, do I love this day? Good morning, Nancy Smith. Good morning, everybody out in the world. Here's the thing that I think about. I think a lot of people are trying to accomplish something that's far beyond where they're at now. And we do. We get up every day, and then accomplishment may not be something that's crazy huge. Maybe you're trying to accomplish taking a trip next year with your family. Maybe you're trying to accomplish losing some weight, right? Yeah, Nancy Smith, a little bit extra spit in my mouth, yes. Maybe you're trying to accomplish a goal of launching something that's going to be a service business to the world. Maybe you want to teach people, how to do something that you know amazingly well. Maybe you're a coach like myself who you're trying to have something where you can take what you know and make it somebody else's known skill set, right? And so I look at that and I say, if you're going to get to those points at any point in time in the future, be there. It's not going to happen because you hope it does. I read a book and recently talked about a study that said that 59% of people who are glaucoma patients, right? Glaucoma, your eyes, issues with your eyes, if they didn't do eye drops, they could go blind permanently. Now, 59% of people, knowing this, still did not use their eye drops. Like, why would you not use your eye drops? And what it came to find was a lot of people have this mystical thought in their head that the future is just going to be better. It's just going to be better for some reason. Like, the future's going to be great. Nobody knows why. It's going to be great. Good morning, Danny Trujillo. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning. Looks like brazed. So like this thought in our heads, like, oh, the future, it's going to be better because, why wouldn't it be? I'm going to get there. It's going to be great. But we don't actually do the things that are necessary now to get to the future and have the future be great. So we hope at some point that it turns out great and it doesn't actually work out that way. Good morning, Kathy. Sinatra, how are you? So what I've noticed is there's this thought that I look at is how do we get people there? And a lot of the things that I focus on for folks is how do you get to the point of falling in love with the day? Because that's a big thing that you need to do, right? And I know the word needs a unique word because like, how do you know what I need? Well, you do need to fall in love with the day because in order to get to that beautiful destination, that goal you have, it's not going to happen because of what you do on one specific day because you push real hard, you use your willpower, and you just fight to get it done. And all of a sudden, it's good forever. Never happens. I mean, think about relationships. They could be quite literally amazing today and horrible tomorrow. The reason that the good ones last is because they find ways to fall in love with the things they do every day that will then allow them to have a great relationship now and ongoing in the future, right? And so I'm doing very well, Kathy. Doing very well. Good morning, Fabian. Manan. I like that. Manan, I do the same thing. So my thought to you is, are you falling in love with your day? Right? What does that look like? Are you actually in love with when you get up in the morning and what you do during the daytime? Do you love that? This is serious. Like, it might be a poke on a Monday for you to hear, but sometimes you got to hear these things that poke us and get us kind of a little bit stirred up, start thinking about things differently. But my true message and question for you is, do you love your day? Right? Do you get to the point where when you wake up, you're excited for your morning, you're excited to get into the conversation you're going to get into, you're excited for what you're creating, and do you know for sure that you're doing the things that will help you and allow you to arrive at a future that is 1,000 times better than what you have right now? And I don't mean okay. I don't mean like it's so-so. Good morning, my man Corey's on here. He says, boom. I don't mean so-so, but I mean genuinely, is it something where like if I extrapolate what I'm doing out, I know for sure I'll get to that point or I'll get past that point. Because if it's just something where you're like, kind of like, I'm going through the motions, I'm going there, right? Unfortunately, you will arrive in a future that is not as great as it could be. You'll look at opportunities past, situations that could have been done differently or handled differently to have different outcomes. And so I put this question to you for you to actually ask yourself the question and answer it today is, seriously, do you love your day? And here's the thing I want you to think about. There should be something in your day you don't love. There's a reason why. Yes, I mean literally something in your day you do not love, because that thing you don't love should be the hard thing that moves the needle, right? Because there are things that will move the needle for us. You and I both know there's things that will move the needle for your life in a better, faster direction in certain ways that if you do them, you have more success. But you and I know they're hard to do. It's hard to make these asks, to make these calls, to do this task, to eat that food, to get that workout, to make that video, to write that email. Sometimes it's hard, right? And the thing is, we'll avoid it because we want the day just to be great. We think about, I want the day to be great. Just have it be great, right? And if you do that, you don't have those simple, like sometimes like one thing a day, I call it the imperative activity. There should be one singular thing that you're doing each day that you don't actually love to do, but you know that it moves the needle. Because think about this. If you get to a point in the future where this thing you don't love doing, but moves the needle you actually fall in love with, and it's now part of your day, imagine how much more success you get to have. Because that thing that you weren't actually doing before, because it wasn't fun, it wasn't who I am right now, it's too difficult, whatever that thing was, it gets to a certain level where now you finally have some ability to step in and go, you know what, I didn't love doing that thing, but I know that it moved the needle, and I found a way to do it every day, and I found joy within it. There are certain things that I don't love to do within this business that I run, within my life, right? There's just certain things I don't love doing, but I do them. And here's the thing, I find joy within them. I find a way to fall in love with doing them. And sometimes it's not even the thing. Sometimes it's the byproduct of that thing. I'll incentivize myself to be able to have something, do something, eat something, who knows what it is, to where when I get done with it, I go, oh, yeah, it feels good. I got to have that cup of matcha green tea latte from Starbucks because I wrote that 100 pages of the book. I gifted myself that. Or because I got that block of emails completed, I gifted myself that, right? And you find a way to kind of incentivize yourself to where you're doing the things that will move the needle. And when this takes place, when you actually get to a flow to where you have an ability to look into yourself and go, man, I'm doing these things every day that I may not love now, but I'm falling in love with, and they become part of a day I love. That is how you get to that end destination and have that life that's the one you've been dreaming of. And I know you hear that a lot, like this dream life. Why would you not focus on a life you love? Like one that really fires you up, that has inside your head, there's a dream that you're living out. Why would you not focus on that? Right? Why would it not be part of your life? That's my perspective, right? I believe you should have a life that lights you up, that makes you excited to get into it, and one that is always getting better and improving. You'll have your funky days, but you're always improving, getting better. So for me, as I message this to you, and I gotta give you this love, and I'm gonna take off because I gotta go do my blood work. Gotta get my blood work done. I want you to think about that. Are you falling in love with your day? And do you have something in your day you don't love, but you love what the outcome will be, which could be more time with your family, could be more revenue to spend on investing in new tools and programs and marketing for your business. It could be better health to take hikes. Who knows what it is, right? Are you making those investments daily? And if you're not doing those, make sure you make some changes, make some shifts. It's pretty simple, straightforward. And that's my message for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I have nothing else for you. I love you. I hope you have an amazing, amazing week. I will see you on Wednesday morning, bright and early, 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But outside of that, take care. God bless you, and I will see you on the flip side.